Hey guys, the reason why business tactics don't work for a lot of people, hey, this is my son, say hello. The reason why they don't work is simply because you're not developed enough to actually chase the tactics. So tactics are great. I've had a lot of people who have tried lots and lots of things and they just haven't worked, and they've found me, and I've sort of turned the key as to why in their deep psychology they can't actually create their business to flourish. And it's very, very different when you're looking at a business as a psychological game plan, because look, most businesses fail in the first year. Most of them don't even exist after 10, and you're a dinosaur if you're in the game still at 20. Now, I've been in business for over 20 years, so has my mum. She's been in business for about 40, and the reason why we have longevity is our psychology. We're not necessarily the biggest businesses that exist, but what we do is we work on ourselves, or I do with I can't speak for my mum, but I work on myself to actually get myself prepared to get up every day and to do things. And there are natural people who have tactics and they can actually follow tactics. Those people, I call them the burnt matchstick people. Those people are always going to be successful, and all they need to do is actually implement, and they'll make things happen. And they're the ones teaching. How to build your business. That's very, very different to what we do. Is we help people become the right people so you can build your psychology up, because a lot of people who have tactics, they're still not developed psychologically, they're just good at tactics. So if you're that person who has tried everything, I was just having a chat to someone, or someone messaged me in my paid group around me writing a book, and they were basically saying if you could write something or a guideline about what it is for people who have tried everything and nothing has worked until they've come along and done the work with us. Morning. And that's where we come in. We can come in and help build you back up again, re-strip all the things that are holding you back, and then build you back up again, so then you can create a successful business, or create the life that you've always wanted to live. Because people quite often are sitting in jobs and they really want to be somewhere else doing something, and it takes a lot of courage to step out of your job and do something that you really love. I've done that twice now. Changed something that I loved into something that I love even more. And that was a big one to do, when you do something that you really, really love, and you actually change it because you're not growing anymore in that situation. So I've done it twice, guys, and transition is a specialty of ours, helping you move into the next phase of your life to change where you want to be and what you want to do. The thing is, the tactics won't work, and this is what we do, is we help people become the people that they need to be. So then, and only then, you'll get where you want to go. Because one thing I've learned is working with people who are already successful, quite often they'll have come to find me because that success has actually done nothing for their happiness. And happiness actually doesn't come from having a great house, having money in the bank, and proving to yourself that or proving to everyone else that you're amazing. That doesn't create happiness. That just creates the ability to build things up and make things happen. Happiness is a very different thing, and it has to come from working on your stuff, and that's where we come in. So if you want some help, let us know. See ya.